Spare a coin.
Maybe the reason these grayskins don't help in the war.
Okay, so here we are. We're in Windhelm now.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
Yes, 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 yes. I do hate the Dark Elves. Yes, no. Yes, I do, but no, I don't, because I want a quest.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Looks like they were
Nothing
giving you
new
trouble.
there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Why would they think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for them.
Not the Khajiit, though. Everyone loves the Khajiit.
Safe travels.
And why wouldn't they? Look at them. Why wouldn't anyone love that? Look at him. Look at him. Anyway.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Hello, old woman.
I'm glad that the people that are working here at least have a forge to bring some warmth. Could you imagine spending your days outdoors in Windhelm?
Yeah,
Divine
you're right.
smile on those
Absolutely
who show
freezing.
mercy and charity.
What we shall do now is I shall put on the gloves of the pugilist. And we shall put away our sword.
I think we should hurry to Astergrad and try to find the horn of your Windcaller.
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
Again, I don't like
Don't
your
like it?
attitude.
Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from.
Yep, 100
All
will do.
right. Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Never should have come here.
Someone do
I have
something.
seen one of them.
That's what you want?
I don't care.
Cut that. He's weak. Plus Khajiit is cool.
Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
I got ya. I got you good.
That wasn't a fair swing. Yeah. Here.
Aha, look at that. I got my gold. 200 gold for beating someone
I'm
senseless.
glad that the
Let's see,
people
do you want
that
to do
are
it again? Do you
working
want to do it again?
Good to see you again, friend.
He likes me after that.
Get out of my face.
He hates me after that.
outdoors
Fair
in
enough.
Windhelm.
Yeah, I did read through Ice and Chitin, but didn't really understand it.
Townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire. Blessings of Arcade. be
I'd
upon you.
appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning.
It's a two-handed treater. Trainer, sorry, I didn't even speak a proper word of English.
Wrecked since her sister was killed.
Beware.
Have we got
Please
enough
forgive my
arrows? Else maybe I can make a few.
Free
All I need
boots.
is some firewood and ingots.
And the
a
legend
workbench,
yet
of course.
grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Candlehearth Hall is pretty nice, actually. It's a nice variation on it. Not everywhere is like a longhouse.
Has Elda told you the story about how the Candlehearth
If
Hall
it's a
was
mercenary
made?
you're looking for,
If not,
you found
maybe you
him.
should ask
There's no
about it.
stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim.
Also, you can take his honey nut treats. But he's wearing steel armor. He looks pretty much the same as Lydia does.
If you're looking to hire the strongest mercenary in Skyrim, I'd wager your search
How
is
can
over.
Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
Roads of Skyrim alone.
I don't know, but she looks quite
I don't like wizards and the
interesting.
spells. Give me an axe any
You
day.
didn't hear it from me, but if you want a real drink, try the Corner Club in the Grey Quarter.
Free sweet roll. Free baked potatoes. I don't know Toad's book. I haven't read this before.
I don't think Ayla would train me in marksman.
Olaf and the Dragon. It's about a dragon that called Numenex who ravages Skyrim, killing countless Nords. Olaf comes forward and promises to defeat the beast. In some versions he's Jarl of Whiterun. Other versions he promises the people he will capture the monster if they will name him Jarl. Anyway, he goes ahead with a handful of his most trusted warriors and seeks the beast out. And finds Numenex and his lair atop of Mount Aethor. Most accounts hold that Olaf is frustrated that his weapons are completely ineffectual against the dragon. But then again, they were evenly matched. But in the end, Olaf unleashes a terrible shout. And using the awesome powers of the dragon language, Numenex and Olaf engage in an epic shouting duel on top of Mount Aethor. So forceful are the words they are said to shatter the stone and split the sky. Finally, Numenex collapses from a combination of injury and exhaustion. And Olaf manages to convey the dragon all the way back to the capital city of Whiterun. Alive, apparently. They build a huge stone holding cell at the rear of the palace, which they named Dragonreach. And this serves as his prison until his death. Olaf becomes the High King of Skyrim, putting the end to the War of Succession. But there's a commentary afterwards by, no doubt, an Imperial. Legend is not out without its doubters. The bard Svanke, who lived during Olaf's reign, wrote and performed a verse that challenged Olaf's version of events. Enraged, the High King threw the rebellious bard in prison. But there's some sort of comment saying that the author's immensely curious to know what assertions Svanke made about how Olaf really defeated Numenex. Some tombs suggest Numenex was foul-tempered because he was extremely old. Some accounts say that Olaf finds Numenex too weak to defend himself, and they capture the beast without effort but take advantage of the situation by fabricating a tale. But very interesting. I shan't steal that book, otherwise everyone will see me. Steal the sweet rolls
though.
though.
That poor guard took an arrow from me in his knee, and then he got mad at her.
I'm a writer by trade. Not that the people of...
This is
I write
that was the guy
friend.
who wrote the book.
Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work.
I'll deliver
You're
that
sure?
book.
When you see Gerard, ask for a tip.
I wonder if this
I'm
place
sure
is
he'll be
more
in a good
crowded
mood
at
after reading
lunchtime.
this.
Cool.
May you lose yourself in the pages of a good book.
Cool. Imperials are cool. They're just geeks in this.
Need something?
Lithian. She sings and
next
she
time.
sweeps. That's her job. Singing, sweeping. Singing and sweeping. That's what you do. Right, what else shall we do? We could go and speak to the Jarl of Windhelm. That's Ulfric StormCloak. Join the Stormcloaks.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them grayscales know what I think of them.
Or you could chop some firewood. There's a smith over here. Probably not here now. It's probably too late.
Anesia told me that her friend Jelena saw
And
what
here's an
nice
alchemist. The white file. This is a good alchemist. You can get a quest in here. Looks like they're going to speak to each other.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat. I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
Okay, so they're talking about some sort of journey.
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
Well, tell me where it is.
You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
What is the white file?
A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the file will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is... poetry.
Why is it important to you then?
I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the Eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it.
Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him. I'll never have Master Nurelian's skill with potions.
Why do you work for him? Yes,
you
told
kidding?
me.
I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but
Poor
just watching him, I've learned so
Do you
much.
think the white file would save his life?
It doesn't
Let's
matter
find
what I
out.
believe.
Let's go to the Forsaken
Nurelian
Cave
does.
and look for it.
And it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now.
Okay, alright.
I'd better get going.
Well, I want to buy something. I want to buy something.
How to craft magical items.
May the Eight guide you to
Do you
I'd
guys
better get
not sell anything?
have need of tonics or potions. Come see
I understand
me
what
at my
potions
shop.
do, but I don't always understand how they
Oh,
do
okay,
it.
let's go
Until
out
next
and in
time.
again. I want to buy something. We've received Nurelian's mixture, and I think that gets us into this secret tomb. Without it, we can't.
May the Eight guide you.
So you guys are really not going to sell me anything?
All right then.
All right then.
Okay, alright then. Don't sell me anything. I just want to see... Isilda the Unseen. She's a beggar.
Spare a coin for an old woman, Willow. spare a coin for a poor old woman?
You can always pickpocket someone. Because we could go and see the Jarl, we could go to the Palace of the First Kings. Windhelm is a little bit of a dump.
Maybe it can save the life of poor Norelia.
This way is the Dark Elf Quarter.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, till I took a sword to the chest.
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Well, at least you did something for a living, unlike Silver the Unseen, who's a skilled pickpocket.
The Forsaken Cave isn't far from Windhelm. Let's go there. Maybe we can help poor Norelia and find the White Fire.
Looks like it's late at night, 1:42. Here's the new nicest corner club.
I'd
Hello.
travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
This place looks like a dump.
Some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care. Things have been a lot worse around here since Ulfric took over.
Okay, what have you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Nothing decent. Ale, butter, mead, salt. Oh, nothing that I particularly need. Let's buy some
Drink
food.
for
I
the
do need some
thirsty,
food.
Food for the hungry.
Let's buy some butter and some grilled chicken breast. And we'll buy a sweet roll. Just for villager.
If you need another drink, I'll be
You can't
right
get
here.
you can't get a bed for the night here, unfortunately. I don't think. If you run up here. Imperial weaponry. No wonder people think they're spies. They probably are spies.
Strange.
That's what's so cool about this place. Although the that Nord was
If you're looking
talking about them being spies, and of course they denied it. It seems like they are actually spies. Bread, butter, grilled meat, and that's it. I've eaten too much.
Candlehearth Hall's got warm fires and strong ale.
Cool. Okay, you work here, but you're advertising somewhere else.
You want something from me?
No, I don't want anything.
I wouldn't call this
She
place
looks
very
massive.
cozy.
She's like the tallest woman in the world.
Make it quick.
Okay, since we're here, what we will do is we'll take sides, and
I'm
we
a
shall
sailor
join
in
up. We shall join up with Ulfric StormCloak.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brother.
I don't want to do the quest straight away though. I hope we don't have to do that. This is the plaque of Olaf One-Eye. There's lots of other plaques around. The plaque of
That's
King
something I'd like to
Harold.
talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
What would you like?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
Sure.
You haven't forgotten about the ingredients you promised to help me find, have you?
No, I've got a couple of them. Is that all you wanted to say? You just wanted to bug me? Fine.
Anytime.
Fine. Bug me anytime. I just can't think of where to find
No
slaughterfish.
secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to court the Dark Brotherhood.
Slaughterfish, mud crabs, I know where I can pick them up.
Give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
He's a true Nord.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
I don't
If he's
ever
not
want
with
to
us,
scrub a castle
he's
floor
against
again.
us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message
Who
you
does
mean
she think
shoving
she
a
is
sword
acting
through
all
his
high
gullet?
and mighty?
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
Yes?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
There you go. Did you see that? Oh, I could see your eyeballs.
And that's why you will be High King.
My god, I could see your eyeballs.
Words are enough. Will be the day when soldiers like us.
That's gross. That's gross.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
That was an epic conversation. I hope I didn't ruin it too much.
Whiterun. We're wrested from them soon enough. We must.
Let's talk to the
Only
Jarl.
the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
I helped Ralof escape. Where is Ralof right now?
Ralof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor.
No, I'm a
and
thief.
integrity,
Thief
we'll welcome
here.
you into our ranks.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Okay, that hasn't made me do anything. We'll speak to this guy.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does a cat want to fight for Skyrim?
I want to fight the. So you only take Nords?
You mistake me. I'm not saying no. Just wondering about your intentions.
I haven't got anything else better to do. I have a sellsword. I want gold.
Dedicated men and women
Gold.
who are devoted to the cause and willing to die for it.
Well, I have to say everything is home to more than just Nords.
Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home?
Oh, yeah, that's what I have to say yes then, don't I? Okay.
But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you.
Go on.
That's
Go
what
and
I
test
like
me
to
out.
hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men have tested their metal for ages. It's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you.
I'll be back soon.
We'll see about that, won't we? Here, take this. You need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose it. That's all the help you're getting. Try not to die.
I got an elixir of resist cold and ice chill bane. Ice wraith bane. 50 points of poison damage. Well, that's pretty good. That's a good deal. Plus I don't have to hurry either. Unfortunately you can't just kill any old ice wraith, or you can't even buy some ice wraith elixir at a alchemist. That would be quite a funny way of doing it.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get?
The only way you can do it is by killing a very specific ice wraith on Serpentstone Island. No other way.
I've been wanting to say thanks for being a friend.
Here,
Here.
for you. Oh, don't thank me. Just take it.
Okay, I've been given a book.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Take a look.
No, no, no. I want to rent a room.
Sure thing.
Don't
It's
know.
yours for a day.
Maybe Neil should take lessons in how to
I'll
add
show you the
spices
room.
properly.
This way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I think this is it. Okay, so I'll have a quick rest here. Just for 6 hours. We won't go to Serpentstone Island because that's deviates a bit further from your quest, and I've got lots of quests to do. I've got the White File, which is a major dungeon crawl. I'm dying of thirst apparently, so I will have to drink some water. I've drunk 4 bottles of water and I'm still thirsty. I think the thirst is a bit overdone in this game. 170 potion of strength. Tempting. Everything's always tempting here.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Yeah, we are going to carry on with the Thieves Guild. What I want to do though is have a quick look at what they've got on sale in the smithery.
Did you use my good hammer? Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim.
Behind the forge.
I plan to change a few minds about that.
Okay, so if you've got anything better than steel, then I'd say yes, you are. What has he got? Steel! No, you're not the best smith, because you've still only got steel weapons. Right, nothing I need. Sells malachite, which can be turned into glass.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade.
Well, we don't need to do anything else here. Just check if I can get a book. Do you sell books?
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere. bit of this and a bit of that.
Books you have. Candlelight, familiar, sparks. Don't really need anything.
Thank you for your custom.
She sells food. Sells food.
I'm
So we can't even
thirsty.
we can't even find a. We won't even be able to find a book for villager here. Something's gone wrong with my map. Can't find anything. Anyway, hope that clears up. What we will do, we'll go back to the carriage and we'll head off to Whiterun. But that was a odd map glitch. I might have to turn off my map mod. It's got better. For some reason this doesn't mark up as Windhelm. Even in daylight this
If I
place
make
is
enough
snowy.
money from the farm, it's a long ship to sail.
It'd be good to get out the snow. I know snow is kind of pretty, but after a while this kind of scenery does get boring.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
It's only 20 gold, it's a bargain. And there's some Khajiit over there.
Little snow never stopped me. Don't worry.
Snow does get very boring. I do prefer the atmosphere of the other holds. I do like Solitude and I do like Riften. It's quite interesting having that conversation with that alchemist in the White File, because he seems to indicate that the snows started to fall. Skyrim started to freeze over not too long ago. Of course, some people say again that's because the Nords actually bring the snow and the frost with them, and so before the Nords came in, Skyrim was actually a temperate climate. And you'd assume so, because if you look at places like Morrowind, which are on the same longitude, and I think it's longitude, on the same longitude, they've got a much better climate. They're not covered in snow all the time. Well, here we are at Whiterun. I'm hungry, I'm tired, always complaining. Let's head over to the Bannered Mare.
Hmm? Yes?
Hmm?
I don't think I'm yet considered a... I'm not considered a Stormcloak, because I haven't finished the initiation. Oh, that diamond. Okay, we'll enter Whiterun, and I think we'll end it there, and I shall see you next time.